The opening round for the Historic Formula Ford Championship in 2016 comes from Castle Combe on the 50th anniversary of the historic sports car club. And the sun is shining. To complete the weekend, actually, a very busy programme will finish off with the opening round of the 2016 Historic Formula Ford 2000 Championship. And it is Nelson Rowe that set the quickest time in qualifying this morning. You can start alongside Anthony Park. The row is Grant Ridgway and Ben Sims. Row 3 with the Andrew Smith, Colin Wright. Steve Walden and Andrew Smith driving the championship winning car from last season. Derek Smith and Lowly Bankhouse with row 5, which is covered this morning. The rest of the see on the screen, 80 Historic Formula Ford 2000s taken. So we've also seen the appearance of the classic racing cars good for them. The back of the field, so they will cause lappery as the race goes on for these much faster Historic Formula Ford 2000 drivers. Towards the grid, it'll be a 20-minute account of a very quick Castle Combe circuit. The ride on board Ben Sims for the start of the season. Sims, Reynard, 77 car. 40 years old next year. Like to go out of the 2016 season, it's underway. Andrew Park equals Nelson Rowe's start. Is Rowe going to lead as they head into body for the first time though? They're almost banging wheels headed up towards Avon's right, and Andrew Park quicker up through the gears. He takes the lead away from Coleman. Nelson Rowe into Quarry Corner. They turn. Graham Ridgway slots in behind Ben Sims in 4th spot. 5th is Colin Wright. Looks at Andrew Smith trying to come around the outside to grab 6th. They head down towards the S. It's Park trying to get away, but it is that battle for 6th place that we are watching, because David Walton they're having to give best to Andrew Smith as they now turn through Old Paddock, and the top 3 are getting away from the rest of the field. Into Tower Bend, on board with Sims we go. Use up all the curving on the inside of the track. And now down towards the Bobby chicane and locking up. Nelson Rowe has a big moment under braking. They just about stopped the car from coming off the track, but now he's under pressure for 2nd place. Ben Sims is alongside him. He's on the outside, heading down towards Camp Corner. Rowe giving him just about 1 car whip, and Sims later on the brake around the outside. Surely this move isn't on. He's sideways out through the corner. Rowe now coming back there, absolutely level across the line, down towards 40. Just about more momentum from Nelson Rowe. A very brave move there by Ben Sims to try and go round the outside at Camp Corner. He stayed on the track fantastically, and he's still challenging up towards Quarry Corner, but over the top of Avon Drive. These slick dropped cars not sliding around such much as other cars do through there. Rowe holds on to 2nd, but Andrew Park has stormed away in all of that. There's a close battle further back for 5th. Colin Wright under pressure here. Down the inside is looking at Andrew Smith. He's made a good start to this race, and now he's got 5th place. A good bit of outbraking there into the S. It's not necessarily the best of places to be able to pass, but he did so well. Andy Storer now trying to come through as well. He's in 7th, but he's all over the back of Colin Wright's cars. They head down towards Tower. On board we can go with Wright with Kink before getting onto the brakes into Tower Bend. Are we going to see Andy Storer down the inside? No, we're not. Bit sideways on Apex. Turning there for Wright. He holds onto the car now into the Bobby chicane. Big fast chicane here on the Castle Combe circuit. Keeping up with the nature of the place. A very fast track is Castle Combe. Now in towards Camp Corner. Andrew Smith carries with speed through there. Wright is later on the brakes, but carrying the speed through the corner for Smith, and it's allowed him just to break away slightly as he turned in towards Folly and up towards Avon Drive he goes. On board the Reynard and Wright onto the brakes. And down the inside comes Storer. Andy Storer grabs 6th spot, and now Tom White, the Class B runner, trying to come down the inside. He didn't have the best qualifying this morning, but he's come through fantastically in these first few laps, and now he's gained another place. He passes Colin Wright, flings his way through the chicane sideways. Davey Walton now right on the back of Wright, but what was a 5-car scrap a lap ago is all spreading itself out, and Derek Smith behind as his mirrors full of another one of the competitors here, but we'll go back on board with Ben Sims because Nelson Rowe has already closed Andrew Park back in. This morning it was showed that Nelson Rowe certainly is in on the speed. He only did about 5 laps in qualifying and was on the pole by a good half a second. with a 1.5 second lead that Park had earlier on. Let's come right down. Rowe is attacking as we go in towards Folly for another time. They are nose to tail. Up towards Avon's Rise and into Quarry we go then. And Park, yeah, he's got a few car lamps once more, hasn't he? Had a good run up the hill. Go down towards the Essex. Fast right, left flick. Ben Sims in third, completely crossed up through that second part of the corner through the left-hander. Flung the car through there sideways. And there's the battle for fifth spot, and the closest to those in towards the rear of those, and that's Colin Wright and Davey Walter, but it's side by side behind Derek Smith there, losing out. Who was that worked their way through? That looks to me like it could have been Eric Bailey. Or we can go with Smith as we try and chase him back down. Smith in the Delta that we are on board with through Tower Bend. Coming through Eric Bailey in the Royale. Through the Bobby chicane. Now heading down towards Camp Corner, the final turn of this circuit. But the battle is on at the front. Nelson Rowe just a couple of car lengths behind Andrew Park, heading into Quarry. Rowe carries so much speed through there. He's going, attacking. Park is defending, squeezing Rowe right up against the white line on there. He does turn that part of the circuit. Park locks up, slides into the corner, just about hangs onto the circuit. Now Nelson Rowe trying to come round the outside as we go through Old Paddock. Ben Sims is trying to squeeze down the inside as well. It's free for the lead. Absolutely nose to tail stuff heading down towards Tower. Rowe slipstreaming. Andrew Park, the runner-up from last season. Tom Smith was the champion, of course, not racing this weekend. Rowe trying to grab the lead from Park, and able to do so now into Bobby's, not an overtaking slot. So they all sit single file through the corner, and now heading down towards Camp Corner. First, second and third are absolutely tied together. And there's a back marker as well. This could make things interesting. Heading out of Camp Corner. Park goes left, Rowe goes right, Sims goes left as well. And all of the cars stay in the same order as they already were. Up towards Avon's Rise they head then. Nelson Rowe sees another back marker at this point. Limit a chance of attack here. Sims has a good run through the corner. Park having to go defensive again. Rowe looks to the inside, no from there. Park making it very clear that he's defending. And he slides the car through the S's. Sims has a good run here on Rowe. Rowe's perhaps dropped the car length back from Park. And then using the slipstream to come back to him, as is Sims. Sims is looking down the inside and towards Tower. That's a big slide there on turning. They all stay in the same order still. Now down towards Bobby chicane, and Rowe flings the car through. Sideways is Sims. They all still in the same order, but heading down towards Cap. And Rowe slows. Ben Sims passes him. He's up to second. Now, was that a missed gear for Nelson Rowe, or more significant? Is he still going? Battling further back. Davey Walton still trying to find the way past Colin Wright, unable to do so. There's the leaders. Rowe is still there, so it was probably a missed gear. So Ben Sims, can he hang on to second? Andrew Park's got probably about a second lead there, so that favoured him once again. So into the right, left flick at the S's. Oh, just running out a touch wide was Nelson Rowe. And here comes Rowe, he's attacking down towards Tower. He's through, he's into second place again. It's quite clear, I think, to see that Nelson Rowe is the quickest driver here this weekend. Yellow flags out though at the Bobby chicane. Couldn't see who was off there, but clearly somebody, when you've already lost John Randall and John Bowles. Now Crosley and Eldon. Into Camp Corner, and look at the speed Ben Sims carried through there. Gets right onto the tail of Nelson Rowe. Maybe I'm just back out of it there. He caught Rowe very quickly through the final corner. Now we're slipstreaming him up the hill, up towards Avon's Rise, the left, before slowing the car down for Quarry. And there's our race leader then, Park, with Rowe and Sims side, nose to tail, second and third. And the the gap back to Graham Ridgway. He's having a good run in 4th spot. A bit of a lonely race for him. And in 5th is coming up to slower car there. Apologies, no, that was Andy Storer, wasn't it, ahead of him. The Storer has passed Andrew Smith since we last saw them. There is 7 places. Walton has got ahead of Colin Wright now. Eric Bailey is 9. The traffic still with Derek Smith, who has Richard Atkinson Williams behind him. But now a replay on board of Colin Wright. He caught one of the classic racing cars through Camp Corner and struggled to find a way past him, and that is what allowed Davey Walton through. He went round the outside of Camp to make that work. That was the Techno F2 they found going a lot slower than they were through Camp Corner. And look at the leaders. Nelson Rose back on the tail of Andrew Park. They are absolutely together as they head now through Old Paddock. Rowe and Sims on the grass there out of the S's, but here comes Rowe. He's attacking down towards Tower. Wonder mistake into the S's for Andrew Smith. He just about gathers that up without going off the circuit, and past Westy Mitchell's Formula Junior goes Andrew Park and then Nelson Rowe, and that gap has extended since we last saw them. So Rowe unable to find a way through the S's he goes. There goes Park sideways. Nelson Rose spins away 2nd place. He's on the grass. He gets it back going again, but Ben Sims has gained 2nd place sideways. Lawn mowing his way through there was Nelson Rowe. Unusual mistake there, but now let's see what happened a couple of laps ago. Nelson Rowe through Bonnie. He's in past Park, trying to squeeze him towards the left, and back down to that. Park later on the brakes into Quarry. Got the lead back. This is the replay, remember, we're on board with Ben Sims. Rowe attacking immediately, and Park defending right up against the white line. Then Park locked up here. Got the car right where Rowe wanted to go, so he couldn't find a way through, then he tried to go round the outside at Old Paddock. Great racing. There's Derek Smith. He's having this good scrap with Richard Atkinson Williams, the Reynard, and being chased in the Delta. Now we're going forward with Graham Ridgway. Not going forward with him yet. He's got Wesley Mitchell's Di Tommaso to lap into the S's. Having to be patient through there. So the Formula Junior, without wins, of course, not actually any slower than the Formula 4000 sounds straight. The Formula 2000 on 60 wins, much faster around the corners. And Graham Ridgway goes down the inside at Camp Corner. He continues to run in 4th spot. Further back there, you can see Jeremy Kane and Fraser Collins having to deal with one of the slower classic racing cars as they head through, and then Andrew Park flying through the S's as he chases them, about to lap them. There's Ben Sims in 2nd, and then Nelson Rowe in 3rd spot. So the top 3 now very much split up. And Storer, who just caught Graham Ridgway, looks like he's blown an engine, a lot of smoke and fluid coming out of the back of his car. You can see there the fluid on the track, the slippery surface flags go out, and Andrew Smith just about avoids the fluid there. Well, that's going to make a very slippery S's for the second part of this race. Andrew Park still leads with Ben Sims. There's the Kane Collins back now being lapped by Nelson Rowe, 3rd spot. Then in 4th it should be Graham Ridgway, who will be lonely once again after being closed in by Andy Storer, who was going very well. The Pucker Ties delivering Reynard. That was within a 2nd of the fastest lap of the race. It's set by Nelson Rowe, unsurprisingly. 69.2 seconds on lap 80 done. Large gap back to 5th spot. There's Andrew Smith then. Those great first few laps now having a slightly lonely affair. There's David Walton, he's in 6th. And then in 7th, Colin Wright bashing away with Eric Bailey, who's closed him in recently. Back on board with Graham Ridgway through Bobby's S's. Down towards Camp Corner. Slow car ahead. Very slow indeed, that must be heading for the pit lane. Camp Corner past the pit lane. Andrew Park into the slippery S's. Negotiates those turns fine. There's Sims in second. Nelson Rowe. Now he doesn't look like he's catching Sims, does he? So the podium looks quite set. According to with Derek Smith, he's headed through Old Paddock, past the commentary tower. Through there, can't try to break away, and that allowed Richard Axel willing to go through to grab right spot that is, heading down towards Tower Bend. I've noticed he's also lost Combe White. I'm really sure it was still entire spectacular fashion. Into the S's. Eric Bailey continuing to chase Colin right. We're back on board with Derek Smith as we head up towards Quarry. Put the challenge back on. Atkinson Willie for 9th. But through a sideways Andrew Park. Lapping them. Here we go then. Park down the inside into the S's. Negotiates them fine. Third, second place, Ben Sims. There's Graham Ridgway, he's 4th. Andrew Park, the race leader. He's heading down towards the S's again in the 27 car. The Reynard SF81. One of the newest cars out there. Old Paddock down towards Tower. The final lap of the first round of the season. Andrew Park looking good to start 2016 in the perfect way with a race victory. Ben Sims is his second. He's just lapped that badly for a nice between and Derek Smith. There's third place. That is Nelson Rowe. Allowed to lap the Palliser and Jarvis. Fourth spot. Oh, that's Graham Ridgway. There he is, out of Quarry, through Camp Corner for the final time. It is Andrew Park going to win 17 lapper that starts the 2016 Economic Formula 40,000 Championship here at Castle Cube. Second spot on board we are with Ben Sims. And put him right there, still hung to defend off 7th place because there are battles going to the end. Him and Eric Bailey having a good tussle. But it's Andrew Park that wins the opening round of the championship from Ben Sims. And in third place, Nelson Rowe. Confirm the results then of the first round of 2016. A delighted Andrew Smith. A delighted Andrew Park wins then by 6.5 seconds to Ben Sims. Third place, Nelson Rowe instinctively catched City after that spin. Then Graham Ridgway came forth. Big gap back to Andrew Smith. This head of David Walton. Fully right and Eric Bailey. Right stayed ahead there to the end. And then Richard couldn't actually spend Derek Smith completely in the top 10. The fastest lap going to Nelson Rowe, 1 minute 9.6. Lap 8.